YouTube. Hello, hello. David Snyder here. So very sorry. I was going to go live yesterday and I was not able to. So I am currently trying to get everything shared, and there I am. You can hear me. I am going to put this on Twitter real quick just to see what's going on. There it is. All right. So, guys, no one's here. Oh, 3 people here. Okay. Ireland's Eyes. Hey, how are you? I apologize for the light, and I'm pretty dang sure the sound doesn't sound great either. Hey, Lindsay. Oh, shoot. I was going to do something else with the title. Guys, I was going to do nice NES Journey, Nest Journey. What's up? So I was going to do a live stream yesterday, but my work has just gone nuts. It's gone crazy. You know, I make websites, I do graphic design work, and all week I've been trying just to transfer a domain and a bunch of technobabble later. I am at Friday, and I'm just now starting to work on stuff, and the project deadlines are like, you know, yesterday. So it was nuts. I wasn't able to do anything. Literally have anxiety pains in my chest right now. That's how bad it is. So, but anyway, I got everything cleared. I finished a bunch of stuff today, and I wanted to do this. I wanted to hang out with you guys. Lindsay, I appreciate that. I apologize for the lighting too. Lighting's really bad. It's really bad. I really need a better setup. I'm desperate for a better setup. Any of you guys do live streams and you have a better look than this, let me know how you do it. I'd love to hear it. But so no, I wanted to do a channel update, slash I want to talk about the giveaway. And we are now at I don't even know where I'm at. I think I am at the 367 people. Creatives have come along to join the channel, and I love every single one of them. I love every single one of you. You guys are amazing. And so I'll talk about that before I do the channel update. What I want to do is I want to do a giveaway with all of my people on my channel. I'm avoiding a certain S word. And I want to be able to put together a box. I'm going to create merch too that I'm going to include in that box to do with the media shout-out series, if you've seen that, and a bunch of other stuff too. And I want to be able to help with some resources too. So I'm going to send some content creator specific things to the person that gets selected. And so it's going to pump out a name, and that person's going to get a box from me that's going to have a shirt. When I contact them, I'm going to get their sizes, a shirt, and something, a few other things too. I'm going to keep secret. That's going to help with content creating. That's helped me out too, along with a little flash drive with a personalized video. And I'm going to do that with every 500 subscribers that I get. And so that's what I'm going to do. But as far as submissions, obviously, I just need evidence that you've subscribed or that you've shared your time with me. And so I want to, and again, I've been avoiding guys. I've been avoiding it. I've been avoiding the whole giveaway thing because so many people do it just to gain subscribers. And dang it, I was going to say I was going to get demonetized, but holy crap, I'm nowhere near monetization status. I'm going to get dinged for this. But I want to do it because I really do appreciate every single person that comes along for the ride, And I'm still learning. If you can tell with this whole setup, I'm still in the learning phase, of everything. I'm only been on YouTube for about 3.5 months now. That's all I've been on YouTube for. And I'm already above the 350 mark. And I can't tell you how grateful and thankful that I am, And so with every 500, I am going to do something similar to this. Of course, the further up I go, and if I were to ever make money on videos, that money is going to be sunk into these giveaways just so I can show my support for you guys. And I'm going to do it every 500. And I have my own media business. My wife is a beautiful wife. She's gorgeous. She's also an RN, which makes way more money than I probably ever hoped to make. And she is fully behind, my YouTube and content creating stuff, and so she is supporting me in this. And I love my wife. My wife is amazing, but another thing too, I'm going to talk to you about, coming up, because my wife and I are going to be doing something on this channel that I think is going to be fun. But if I were to ever get large enough that I'm able to make money, that money, I promise you, will go directly into these thank you packages, just because we don't need it. We're not rich, but we have our needs met. And so I'm doing this just to have fun and to encourage people and to help people if I can. And that's why I do the media shout out series, guys, because I really want to help people. That's really all there is. I'm not trying to do anything or get anything out of this. But the more resources that come in through the content creation, it's going to get funneled back to you guys. It just will. And so that's the case. So that's the whole point of the giveaway. I'm going to make a video specifically for that fact. I'm going to, describe everything that I just said. But I haven't had time, man. Like I said earlier, I have a bunch of stuff that I have on my plate. And so I'm not going to be able to spend a whole lot of time doing a stream, but I wanted to be able to connect with you guys because I promised it once a week and I really do enjoy it. But as far as a channel update, well, I guess before I do that, I'm going to start reading some of these comments because I don't want to ignore you guys. Man, I hate this lighting. And again, guys, if you have any ideas on how I can do this a bit better, because there's literally a wall right behind my computer, which is what I'm doing this on. So I'm not entirely sure how the heck I'm going to get lighting up here. Maybe I could put it on my desk over here. That might be good. I can't do it over there in my usual setup, which has lighting, just because it's a chair. It's a comfortable one too. And so I can't see the comments. I can do it on my phone, but then I can't see comments. So that's kind of a thing. But anyway, I'm going to read some of these things and see what is up with you guys. All right. So, and while I'm reading through this, guys, tell me how you guys are doing. What's happening with your channels? I want to hear what's happening. I want to hear what is going on with you. Let's see here. Lindsay, I already said hi to you. Awesome. Thanks, David, for our chances to win. Dude, Lindsay, you're awesome. You're awesome. The reason I'm doing is because you guys are worth it. You guys really are worth it. Gore family, hope you're still here. How you doing? It's very exciting. We've been on YouTube almost 10 months, but don't even have 100 yet. So great job. Thank Gore family. You guys are great. I think the only reason that I have the subscribers that I do is because, again, YouTube, it does a horrible job, guys, at promoting small YouTubers. It just does. It's just a fact. And so there are people that show up on my YouTube feed that I'd never even seen before. I mean, why are they there? Why isn't the feed filled with people that I have, connected with, on YouTube? Again, avoiding the S word. And so I just don't understand that. They're pointing me to videos that have 10+K, because they're trending. Well, just because they're trending doesn't mean I want to watch them. There are people that I want to watch, Gore family is one of them. Wrestler Mania is also one of them. I love his live streams. I see you here, and so why those guys are not up on my feed, I do not know. I want them all up on my feed. But Gore family, if you're still here, what really helped me is on Twitter. Initially, whenever the YouTube partnership program came out, I used the hashtag small YouTuber army, and that just took off because that helped me get exposure. And now it's hashtag I am a creator, which has taken me leaps and bounds the last week or so. And so I would, if you haven't already, obviously you're trying. And so I'm not trying to suggest that you're not going for it. I know you are. But that's how I did it. And so hopefully that works for you. Let's see, S2W Themes. Hello. Everyone stopping by to show support. Thank you. very much. I very much appreciate that. WrestleMania, David, just stopping by for a moment to give you some view time. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I do the same for you. I appreciate that. Lindsay's back with us. You do great videos, and you will become a big YouTuber in time. Yes, I love your optimism. Thank you. But again, and I said this in an earlier video, if you guys have seen it, I just absolutely refuse to allow the the viewership, the people that follow me, the numbers, I refuse to have those numbers change my personality, and so how I am today, and this is how I live my life, to be honest, and I've learned to do this because my wife and I both met in an environment where we had to change, our personalities to fit in, and we kind of broke away from that. That's a long story. But the benefit is I met my wife, and so, but we have dedicated, we have not dedicated, but we have determined that we're not going to allow circumstances to change who we are. And so, now quality of videos, I would hope would go up, editing skills increase with time, so that's going to change, obviously, for the better. But as far as what we do, media shout outs, helping other people out, doing these things, it's not going to change. It's just not going to change ever. And like I said, anything that we get from it, as far as money, if we were to ever get money for our videos, it would go into these giveaways, that we would do for people, and that would just get better and have more to them. And so, let's see, Ireland's Eyes. Your video yesterday was very great. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that, and that's coming from the heart. Everything I said there, I struggled with too. It's completely, just me being real. I appreciate that. Lindsay, David, maybe if you and wife do a video on making slime, then you might get some crazy attention. That's true. That's very true. That is kind of popular these days, isn't it? I saw a couple of videos. I can't remember who from. What was it? Oh, shoot. It was really fun to watch. But, we talked about doing stuff like that, actually. We are 6 away from 200. Ireland's Eyes is 6 away from 200. My goodness. Let's see. Guys, if you're in the chat, check out Ireland's channel and see if you like it. If you like it, show her. WrestleMania, Verdict Squad is live now. He just did a shout out to you. He did. Verdict Squad did a shout out to me. No way. A great way how everyone in the I Am Creative community helps each other out. That is so cool. I just got a shout out. That's awesome. Kind of wish I was there to see that. I like being with you guys too, though. Let's just be honest. This is where I'd rather be, but that's so cool. Thank you for telling me that. That encourages me. It really does. Today's been a rough day. That really encourages me. Gore family. We just made a slime video. My daughter's. It's the Gore family. That's where I watched it. Yeah, that's exactly where I watched it. I'm sorry, guys. My brain's full. Arena Kitchen. Oh, my goodness. How's it going, David? I haven't seen you in ages. I'm so sorry. I have to double check real quick and see if my bell is still tapped for your channel, because a lot of those bells have been untapped, and so Arena's Kitchen is another really great one. That's another good one. Lindsay, yes, my daughter also is the slime. Yeah. So that's really cool. So I'm all caught up. So guys, last night my wife and I were talking, and we came up with this really cool idea. And it's not a new idea, but it's a new idea for the channel. This is kind of the channel update. Because as of right now, all I'm really doing is some comedy skits when I can find the time. And I do media shout outs once a week. That's every morning, every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. I pump out a small YouTuber shout out. And it's not like a multiple shout out series like, a lot of folks do. And those are great. Those are really, really awesome and worthwhile. And I applaud people that do them. But this is my attempt at focusing only on one small YouTuber a week that has proven over time that they produce really good stuff and that they're community oriented. And so so I reach out to folks, and I reach out to folks about once a month now, and I film the entire month during the first weekend or the last weekend of the previous month, you know? And so I do that in order to give people some insight, a little more in-depth insight of what's going on there, why I like them. And I do it in such a way that's engaging, or at least I hope it's engaging. And so it's not just a multi-list. You have one person that you can focus on once a week. And so that's the media shout-out series that I'm going to continue doing. I'm not going to stop those. It doesn't matter how large I get. I'm just going to keep going, you know, with that, because the larger I get, actually, whenever I hit 1,000, because at some point we all will, you know, I am going to do a series where I re-shout out all the people that I've shouted out prior to that in the media shout out series, so that they can also receive the benefit of having a little bit more established account, you know, saying, go check these guys out, you know. And so I'm not going to repost the videos because, you know, that's, you know, it's lame, but I'm going to do that again. But as far as a channel update, what we're going to do is, because we have the media shout out series, we do these comedy skits, and I do the vlogs, which you guys have seen, where, you know, it's my, like, you know, attempt at being inspirational, you know, and or just talking about personal stuff or going through personal vlogs like all of you have done. But what I'd like to do is I want to incorporate my wife a bit more, you know, and I think that, and she has agreed to this. We talked about it. She's very supportive. She's gorgeous. She's great. And she wants me to focus, you know, if I could, full time on YouTube for 2-3 years. She's way supportive. Super supportive. Loves it. She loves that whole idea because she sees it how it brings me life, you know. And but she has graciously given her permission for me to start scripting out videos between her and I, where we both sit in front of the camera and we either react to stuff, we try new foods, or do things like, you know, you guys have done it too. A lot of the family vlogging channels have done stuff like that already, but we're going to do that now. And so whenever we have kids, we're going to change the name of the channel, I think, to the Snyder family, and then we'll be a family vlog, but we're still going to do the media shout outs, the comedy skits. It's just going to include a little bit of Fanta. And so we're working on that. We're working on that. But I think that's pretty much the channel update. And let you guys listen, I am always open to any constructive criticism. What do you think would work well on my channel? I want to hear feedback. Even if it's not positive, I want to hear it. Just be nice. Be gentle with it. Anyway, I am going to go back into the comments because people are commenting. And so let's see. Yeah, wrestler. Maybe do, Lindsay, maybe do a video of you doing Bailey's makeup. You know, that's actually an idea for a comedy skit that we had. It was the reverse, though, where Bailey is doing makeup on me. We have thought of that. FYI, you are now at 486. I'm what? No, I'm not. You serious? Wait, WrestleMania. You being serious? Let me just go take a look at this. My no, unfortunately, my YouTube disagrees. My YouTube channel says that I'm at 360. I actually lost 7. So, oh, there you go. I actually lost 7 since I started this live stream. Ah! Oh dear. WrestleMania is at 486 now. Yeah, guys, go check out his channel too. That's amazing. His channel is amazing. I actually lost 7. It's the last time I'm going to accept a shout out from Verdict Squad. I'm just kidding. The Lindsay, oh my God, yes. You can incorporate Bailey by doing her makeup. The husband does wife makeup. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be a great, fun little vlog video, right? That's great. Lindsay, yes, we watch the videos of people doing hot foods a lot. Hot ones is, yeah, my wife would hate that. But then again, the reaction is the whole point, right? We're not doing it for the Vine anymore. We're doing it for the vlog. Let's see here. Took a moment to show my support to fellow creators here. S2W themes. Thank you so much, guy. Appreciate it. Or girl. Or both. Ustedes. Yeah, it happens. I lose several from time to time. Yeah, YouTube likes to do a bit of a purge, you know, and you can tell if you go onto your creator studio and your creator studio is less than the amount of subscribers that are on your main channel page. When you see that, then you know YouTube is purging your account and they're reevaluating the validity of those follows, you know, if you know what I mean. So, you know, it happens, but you do gain them back. You do gain a lot of them back. I have, if I had all the subscribers, I said it again, that I have lost over the last 3 months added to my account, I would actually be in the 800 range, but I am not. So, you know, is what it is. But again, I'm not really doing it for the numbers. The only reason that I have the giveaway up to the 500 and every 500 after that, is just my way of saying thank you for coming. That's really all it is. I'm creating for the simple fact that I love creating. It's who I am. It's how my brain thinks. I think in cinematic views. I do a lot, you know. So it's just the way. It's just the way, you know, that I'm going to spend my life. I'm going to create stuff as long as I can, for as much as I can. I'm not doing it for the numbers, but I want to be able to say thank you whenever those numbers do hit. Oh, the Gore family does family makeup tutorials. You did a family makeup tutorial the other day. I'm going to check that out. I'll check that out. Yeah. It's like a knife in the heart whenever you start losing people. HalfBlood Pixie is in the house, people. She is amazing. Good morning. She lives in Korea. Are you still in Korea? Are you in? You're not in Vietnam anymore. You're in Korea. Let's see. Yeah, but it takes you used to it. Yeah. WrestleMania. Once we hit 300, we started to lose numbers. Yeah. I started losing numbers before I hit 100. I made it up to 50, and then I went back down to 30. Then I made it up to 70. Then I went back down to 50. It was nuts. It was crazy in the first couple months. We go back to 1 or 2 and then back up to 3 or 4. It's frustrating, but and I'm now getting used to it. Yeah, you start getting used to it. I kind of assume that I'm going to lose people. It's like, oh, I gained 5. I'm assuming I'm going to lose 4. With a week or so gaining them back. That's just kind of how it goes. It's 8 a.m. in Korea. You just woke up, unless you're an early riser. But guys, definitely go check out HalfBlood Pixies' channel. She hit 1K recently. That's amazing. No matter what you choose to do, I am still a very big supporter of your channel. Thank you, Lindsay. I very much appreciate that. Thank you, Lindsay. No problem. That's why we ate here in Ireland. So good. We lost 10 the other night. Ireland's Eyes lost 10 the other night. I'm so sorry. That's a purge if I ever heard one. That's a purge. The Gore family, we are doing a 100 sub giveaway, $25 Visa gift card. That's cool. Guys, the Gore family is doing a giveaway also when they hit 100. So did you, Gore family, I can't remember. Did you post a video about the giveaway? I think you did, if I remember right. But go check out the Gore family's channel. Get them to 100, guys. Seriously. Let's help get them to 100. And so they can do the thing. And numbers fluctuate. HalfBlood Pixie with some wisdom. Numbers fluctuate so much, I just don't look anymore. Do you know, I actually thought about, I don't know if you guys see this, but this is my vlog journal. My creative journal. This was the shenanigans, these shenanigans They're go follow their YouTube channel too. I haven't seen them in a while. John, the guy that vlogs on the Shenanigans channel, very busy lately. So hasn't been posting a lot. But one of his vlogs says he recommended getting a creative journal. And all of the vlogs that you guys have mentioned, the inspirational ones, the reason that they were good on any level is from this. Because I was able to put down my thoughts. I was able to film what he says to film to edit. And so everything was scripted, bullet points, just general ideas. And all, not just dialogue, but also how I'm going to film it. And I kind of conceptualize it in my head. And then whenever I go down and I put it in here and I look at it, great. I put it in front of my camera and I follow it and I film it according to the script. And so every single shot that I have when I go to edit is in order. And it's actually reduced my editing time, where it takes me an hour per minute of video. Typically with effects for vlogs, I can now, from filming to posting, takes about 2.5 hours. Because I have it streamlined like this. Now the scripting takes a while, and so any video that you see that looks really well constructed, it was in here. Anything that feels rushed is because I felt like doing it on the fly. And that's okay. You can do both. But for those inspirational kind of content creator, I am a creator, hashtag I am a creator vlog format, I kind of like to script it because there's a purpose behind it, and so anyway, let's see. Only up because I'm sorry, HalfBlood Pixie. Your stomach hurts. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. With this community, it all balances out in the end. It does, doesn't it? It does balance out in the end. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Jay Kennedy, hey, how you doing, brother? Jay, what did I miss? I talked about a 500. I'm just going to say it because I can't stop saying it. Well, all right, I won't. 500 supporter. Get the idea. Giveaway. I'm doing that, and so every 500 followers on YouTube that I get, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and it's going to include a shirt. Merchandise that I'm going to create for the Media Shoutout series, as well as a couple of items that will help with content creating. And it's mainly just tools that I have learned, things that I have found that are free, and I was thinking about including something like this, like a creative journal, something like that, just to say thank you, for hanging in there with me, and helping along. And every 500, I'm going to do another giveaway up until probably a certain amount. Then if it grows exponentially, then I'll reconsider that. But, and if any of the videos in the future make money, which obviously none of them right now do, but at any point, if that's what happens, that money is going into these giveaways. And so that's the idea. Because I don't need the money that YouTube is going to give me with the following that I have. It's not my full-time gig. And so that's basically it. And then plus I'm going to, I was talking about my wife joining the channel and helping me out with vlog ideas and videos. And so she's going to be showing up here, I hope, in the near future. And it's not because she doesn't want to, it's because I haven't had time. I've been so busy lately. And so that's pretty much the gist of what we're talking about. If Jay Kennedy, if you miss it, the Gore family, when they hit 100 supporters, they're going to do a giveaway. You might want to go over his channel and check out and see if you like it. Let's see, the Gore family. That's where I found you from. The Shenanigans. You found me on the Shenanigans. That's right. I think you have mentioned that before. Gore family has mentioned that before. WrestleMania, David, just want a reminder to your viewers that YouTube may purge you if you do not watch at least 1 minute. That's true, guys, of a video before you push the red button. That is in the algorithm. That's if the algorithm hasn't changed again, which it probably has, but that's true, guys. If you're going to go over there and support somebody on their YouTube channel, make sure that you watch something first, just to prove to the algorithm that, you're there because you want to be. And then, guys, the hashtag, excuse me, the hashtag I am a creator is not a, I'm going to say it this way, support for support. That's not what it is. It's a way for people to connect because the platform itself is not promoting us. Fact of the matter. And so it's really just an easy way for small creators to connect with folks. And if you like the channels, support them. If you don't like the channels, don't. But I know that there's a lot of people that are looking just to increase their numbers. And again, the whole issue with that is engagement. You're not going to get the watch time if you're not amassing an audience that actually likes your stuff. And at the end of the day, you can have the numbers and no engagement. And I went to Playlist Live, and one of the biggest things that every single panel said was that if a sponsorship, for example, if a corporate sponsor wants to come and sponsor a YouTube channel, which is the zenith of what we all want, right? They look at the amount of people that are following that channel, and they look at the engagement. And if the engagement is astronomical, but the following is low, they will be much more inclined to go with them than they would with a larger following with little engagement. Because the whole point of it is engagement, right? They only want to sponsor folks that have the engagement, that are engaging. They don't want to just sponsor someone that has a lot of numbers. And so you can increase your numbers, but guys, that is not tethered to your identity as a creator. That's not tethered to anything. You can have 200 people following your channel, and you have every single video has 10 to 20K, and people are engaging with you because you're just that good. But for some dang reason, they don't want to subscribe to you. I said it anyway. But you are more likely to get a sponsored package from a business than someone that has 1 million people following them, but only has maybe a 1% engagement. There's a ratio that the people look at. They would get more bang for their buck. And every single panel, and some of them were filled with businesses that sponsor YouTubers. That's what they said. And so it's not about the numbers. It's about the engagement and how engaging you are. So there's my little thing about that. So there it is. I dropped like three people off the chat after I started talking about that. So maybe I should stop. Excuse me. Everyone on here should go and like this video. Thank you. Appreciate that, Lindsay. Oh, thanks, Lindsay. She just did a Facebook shout out. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Gore family used to, you could make money if you hit 10K. I know. But now it's for 4,000 hours actually and 1K subs. Yeah. Of course, I just passed the 10K mark. No, I started YouTube just before the partnership program was announced, the new partnership program. And I was able to gain about 3,000. No, it wasn't. It was in 2,000 range. If I remember right, it was in the 2,000 range. Views when it clicked over. I think I'm in the 4,000 range now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, it does kind of matter, but it doesn't matter. You're welcome, Jay Kennedy. Nathan likes drums. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? S2W themes. I 100% agree. Watch time is very important. It's extremely important, right? It's extremely important. Holy cow. Watch time and the engagement also is very, very important. It's very important. And so, Jay Kennedy, you have such a great, comfortable presence. Do you practice or is it just natural? Jay Kennedy, I very much appreciate that. That encourages me a lot. I would say probably 30% is natural. And yeah, I'd say about 30% is natural, 70% practiced. And there's a long story about how that started. Before I tell it though, Frankie M is in the house. I just wanted to Welcome, Frankie, to my channel. What's up, David Steiner? I'm new to your channel. Thank you for coming. I like you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. What is a long story. I grew up with epilepsy. I was diagnosed when I was 4 years old, got brain damage from here to here. I had seizures. I was on medication. I was in and out of hospitals all the way up until I was 16. And I have taken more EKGs, more CAT scans than I would ever care to admit. I've had more needles in my arm to the point that I've kind of lost feeling. And basically what happened was when it came time for me to go to college, I had absolutely no social skills whatsoever. None. And I was never able to develop them. You know, I was always indoors. I was extremely shy because of it. Was never able to really engage with folks. And so what happened was I went to college and I had a very, very hard couple of years. My first 2 years, I basically cried myself to sleep almost every night. And that's no exaggeration. I felt so alone. I felt very ignored. I was I was never able to fully communicate my thoughts, you know. And sometimes when I'm really tired, you know, and a lot of people deal with this. This is a common problem, you know. But when I'm really tired, I stutter still. I used to really have a stutter. It was a major one. And basically, I had no friends, you know. Then I got a job at a Panera Bread my junior year. And the manager saw me having problems and she took me under her wing. Name is Monica. And to this day, she's probably one of the people that really, really helped me, you know, those milestone type moments, those types of people. And she took me under her wing. And for 4 years, she taught me how to engage with people, how to talk with some folks. And after the first couple of months, I actually turned it into a game. Is like when people came up to the register, my goal was to make them smile. That was my goal. And so for 4 years, I learned, and a lot of failures in the beginning, let me tell you, but I started to learn how to engage with people. And you know, I'm still learning that game, that experiment's still going on. And basically what happened was I wanted to treat other people the way I wish I was treated, you know, how I wished I was treated when I was growing up. My parents were awesome. They weren't the problem at all. It was just, I hated going to school because I was bullied all the time. And I had I still have hyper anxiety issues. I've just learned how to manage them because I've had it so strongly for so long. I've learned how to cope without killing myself, you know. And that's another video altogether, because there was a time where I almost did. I'm very grateful that I didn't. You know, I wouldn't have met my wonderful wife. I wouldn't have met so many awesome people. But that was an issue at one point. And so, yeah, basically, I really wanted to treat other people how I wanted to be treated, you know, what I feel like I deserved and what every human being deserves. And so, yeah, a long story short, yeah, a good chunk of it was learned. And some of it is natural, but suppressed, you know. And so my wife was never, you know, unhealthy like that. But she was in an environment too that was really, you know, restricting. And so we're both learning together how to be, you know, ourselves. And it's been beautiful. It's been great. But I appreciate the compliment. That means the world to me, because that is quite literally one of my biggest goals, is to be approachable. That's what I want to be. I want to be able to lay my gray head down and be gathered to my fathers and be able to know that I have encouraged, loved, and done the best I could to make sure that other people knew how worthwhile they are. I'm starting to tear up. But anyway, that's That's my goal. And so that's why I create, guys. That's because that's all part of that. I want to be able to, my brain thinks in movies. You know, my dad and I shared this before he died. We used to hang out together and think of life in the sense of film. And so once I learned how to edit some film, I really wanted to, you know, create what I was thinking, you know. And so that's why I'm on YouTube, to be honest. But anyway, HalfBlood Pixie says journals are great. I agree. I hope she's still here. I'm sorry, guys. I am going to catch up. Right. So, Lindsay, David, I got to go. Oh, Lindsay, you're probably gone already. But thanks for coming. I got to go now. But thank you. And just remember, it will all pay off your hard work sooner or later. I appreciate that, Lindsay. I really do. You guys are awesome. Jay Kennedy, oh, you're awesome, man. I appreciate that. I really do. That actually kind of encouraged me to tell that story. I appreciate you guys sticking around with me and listening to it. I really do. Let's see here. Lindsay, David, you don't say tell it on my show. Jay Kennedy, you want me to? Be happy to. Let's see. Definitely an encouraging story. Thank you. I appreciate that. My dad died a couple of years ago, and he was one of my best friends. He was like in my top two. And you know, you guys have never met my father, most likely. I mean, it would be a weird coincidence if you have. But let me introduce you to him. There he is. That is what he looks like, or it was what he looked like. We were really close. And he's the one that encouraged me to write a book about it, or like an ebook or something. Maybe I'll do a video series because that's where my brain is right now. But I think I will. I have been thinking about that lately, telling my story. Tyler! Oh, I hope you're still here. How you doing, buddy? Gore family, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Let's see. Mr. TB is here. Holy cow, that's awesome. Late to the party. Been out and about doing adult things. Don't do adult things, TB. Don't do it. It's a waste of time. I'm just kidding. How is everyone doing? Well, I'm doing great. Doing better now that you're here. You know, I'm doing better now that I have 7 people here. You guys are awesome. Frankie M., what state are you in? I am in Pennsylvania. Now, if you take a map of Pennsylvania, here it is, little map, you know, Pennsylvania. I am literally 20 miles south, dead center of the state. Dead center. That's where I live. Right in the middle of the Appalachians. It's gorgeous here in the springtime. And I said this in a video before. I'm going to bust out the drone in the spring, whenever the spring is in full bloom. And I'm going to go through the Appalachians for you guys. And I'm going to do a vlog of it. It's gorgeous here. It really is. It really is. That's where I live, in the middle of the Appalachians. Tyler's still here. Great. I'm hungry. Tyler, I'm very hungry. I can smell my wife making food downstairs. Frankie is in Southern California. That's cool. No, it's not. It's warm. It's warm. It's warm down there. I like California. I've been to LA a couple of times, been to San Fran. Let me tell you, the culture over there is very different than from the East Coast. Very different from the East Coast, let me tell you. But you know what, though? I grew up on the East Coast. I'm living in my hometown now in Pennsylvania. But you know what? I can see myself living in California. I can see that. I can see that. And my wife and I are thinking about traveling whenever we're older, you know, and we have kids. We don't have any yet, but, you know, we have kids and they're grown. Traveling and living in other states and experiencing other subcultures, you know, because every state has their own subculture to the grander United States, you know. And so, yeah, no, California is, you know, on my hit list. I have a lot of friends and some family that live out there. And in fact, I think my, my great-grandparents lived in, and my great-grandmother, I think, is from California. She has her parents that lived out there. She moved to Pennsylvania to marry my great-granddad. And so I do have some distant family ties to California. But my great-grandfather was a Pennsylvanian all the way down to when we first came over from Germany. We moved to Virginia. We were Virginians back before the Civil War. We moved to Pennsylvania just before the Civil War. So anyway, Tyler, Toronto is the same as the East Coast. Toronto. I've been to Toronto. Let me tell you something about Toronto. Love it. I love that stinking city. I love Toronto. Oh my goodness. I've been looking and begging for an excuse and the free time to go back to Toronto. I was there in the spring of 1999. That was an age ago now. It's almost 20 years. Holy cow. So, but anyway, Mr. TV says it's always rainy and crappy here. Well, that's because you live in Ohio. Excuse me. I deserve this. Mr. TV, I deserve that. I'm sorry. Oh, another really cool thing, guys, that TB's doing, if you haven't heard, he's doing the TB Awards. Nominations for the first round of the TB Awards is done. But he's going to do it on a continual basis. So if you haven't checked out the TB Awards videos on his channel, go check that out real quick. I'm also a co-host for the first one. I'm very honored to do that, by the way, sir. I'm very honored to do that. Let's see, S2W themes. I used to live in California for a short while, but nothing like the Big Apple. I like New York. Beside more media opportunities in Manhattan. No kidding, right? I actually thought about moving to New York. One of my favorite mobile apps, Snack, is based in New York. And I thought about moving to New York. My wife and I actually thought about becoming New Englanders. We thought about moving to New Hampshire or Vermont. You know, if whenever we feel like it's time. Right now, we feel like where we are living now is where we need to be. We feel like we should stick around. But you know, if we ever have freedom to move, it's either back to Virginia, which is I lived there for 3 years, or it's up to Vermont or New Hampshire. And you want to talk about doing things with a drone in Vermont and New Hampshire. I will be taking advantage of a drone up there. That's for dang sure. Holy cow. Talk about gorgeous. And so, Mr. TV, dude, I so want to do Snacks, but I don't have iOS. Yeah, I know. That's another issue, too. They've been up now for over a year, and they still don't have an Android version. They really, really should have done that a lot sooner. And, you know, the app, they're working on it. They're working on a neat little monetization thing too. I've been working on Snack for a year, a little bit over, and I earned $600 on the app during that year. It's a neat little monetization thing where they take the Bitcoin concept, and other apps are doing the same thing. They took a Bitcoin concept and they made the Snacked coins. And you can exchange them for money from the Snack staff. It's a monetary way of doing that on the platform. The platform has a couple of glitches that they're working out right now. I think one of the biggest glitches is the fact that they're not on Android. You know, but they've changed CEOs in the last year, and it's been a rough ride for them. But the platform is really awesome. It's basically like YouTube, because old YouTube, because it has the ability to upload. I think it's 12 minutes, 10 to 12 minute videos. But it's also like Vine in the sense that it has 7-second videos as an option, and so you can do loops. And they also have Jay Kennedy. Thank you for coming by, brother. Let me know if you want any about your show. That'd be great. But they also have the ability to do video replies to people, which can then be either monitored or automatically attached to your video. So you can collaborate with people that don't live next to each other, that just submit clips, you know, and form this video. And every single time someone remixes your video, with their own, your identity is up in the left-hand corner, and so the views automatically go to you and not them. Well, no, I think there's a share, but you get all the views on your side too. So it's impossible on that platform to steal from people. It's a really neat concept. I like it. I always thought that it has a lot of potential. And that's actually where I got the media shoutouts concept from, because I started a series on that app called Joke of the Month, which I still might post on YouTube just to show people what I was doing in my pre-YouTube days, you know, because I was on mobile apps and I really wasn't on YouTube much. And so this whole thing is brand new to me. The whole YouTube structure is brand new to me. So if I sound like I know what I'm doing, guys, it's honestly just an act. You know, and so I have this personality where people walk up to me and just assume that I know what I'm doing, or assume that I'm in charge. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Let's be honest. You know, I have a resting, serious, confident face. I could be screaming in my head because I don't know what's happening, but that's my face. So people just automatically think I know what I'm doing. And it wasn't until I was 31 that I realized I should never really pretend that I know what I'm doing. I should just be honest. Yeah, I did. I faked it all the way through my 20s. Let me tell you that much. That is not even a joke. That did a lot of crazy stuff in my 20s. A lot of stuff I regret. Nothing bad, you know, nothing illegal or anything like that. But just, you know, yeah, stuff. Anyway, forget what I was saying. Going back to the comments. Oh, snacked. That's what I was talking about. But anyway, yeah, they're working out the glitches. They're working on not the iOS. They already have that. The Android version of the Snacked app. Once they have that set up, that app I think has the potential to go huge. No app is going to be the same because Twitter owns it, nor is it going to be as popular as Vine. The reason I'm saying that, and people think it's going to be, people think that these apps are the next Vine. There is no next Vine. Vine's Vine. You know, it was a one-time deal. It was the big thing. I don't know if you guys know astronomy. I love astronomy. Ancient times, there were these gigantic, massive stars that exploded, that formed galaxies and these different things. That's how big they were, according to you know, popular theories. And the truth of the matter is, it creates all of these smaller, though they're large, they're smaller, way smaller than the original. The original can never happen again. It's just this. It's not going to happen. But I do think Snacked is going to do very well once they actually do an Android version. Have an Android version. Anyway, moving on. I can start talking like that, but you guys would just disown me. I probably lost about 10 people off my channel. Anyway, Mr. TV, sweet soon as soon as it comes out on Android, I will be signing up for sure because I love Vine as well. Yeah, you know, I like it. I really do like it. Anyway, S2W, join the live stream, but unfortunately, no, have to get back to work. Oh boy, do I understand that though. But glad I stopped by. Will again join you the next time. Hope everyone has a good night and Easter. Yes. Oh, I forgot about Easter. Holy cow. Happy Easter, everybody. Whoever's here, happy Easter. I'm going to be working straight through it, not going to lie. I've had so many issues with the work this week. Everything got pushed into the weekend, so I ain't doing a dang thing. Of course, my wife's working too, and so she's not going to be here either, and so there it is. We're just kind of doing nothing. I know, it's April Fool's too, right? Oh, that's crazy. Wrestler Mania, welcome back. Yes, yeah, happy Easter. You know, oh shoot, what's it called? Anyway, I was going to make a joke and I completely flubbed it. Sorry, guys. So what are your Easter plans, guys? What do you guys got going on for Easter? Anything? Do you celebrate it? If you don't, that's cool too. Do you do the whole egg thing? Egg hunts? What was it? I think it was The Danny Shaw show. Love that guy. You should check his channel out. But the he did an Easter egg hunt comedy skit, kind of comedy video where he's out there looking for Easter eggs. I think it's funny. But I was like, the last time I went on an Easter egg hunt, it was detrimental to my wardrobe. Oh wait, no, that was me being egged. Yeah, that's different. Made that joke. But anyway, food, and more food, buddy. You know what I'm having for Easter dinner? Pizza rolls. Why? Because I'm making websites. I'm not going to do a dang thing. You know, I love the traditional ham, excuse me, with the pineapple, and there's mashed potatoes over here. Oh, it's just so good. It's so good. Nope. Got none of it. I'll be working my tail off. And the beautiful missus is going to be, she's an RN, in case you didn't know. And so she's going to be out, hospice nurse. And so she's going to be out potentially all day helping people on her rounds. And so she's doing worthwhile, valuable things. I mean, she's out there changing lives. And I'm in here making websites. And so we're not really going to be engaging each other this weekend, unfortunately. Mr. TV says, I'm going to go knock on all the kids downtown. Knock all the kids downtown and give me some Easter eggs. That's funny. That's funny. My one of my aunts, Aunt Barb, Auntie Barb, for her grandkids, she has a big chunk of land. She's like 10 acres. And so she goes out into the field and hides, I think it's like 10 eggs in random spots in tall grass. And she fills one with, I think, $50, one with $20, and one with $10. And then there's another one with $1, and then the rest of them are empty. And it's a contest on which one of her grandkids out of the 3 that she has goes off and tries to find it. And they can go and they have an hour to find it, which is really kind of funny to the rest of us because she ends up, if they can't find it, she ends up giving it to them anyway. But that's a neat little thing. So that's the only fun thing that my family does. It's not even open to me. I'd be all over that jazz. Like if I was ever invited to that, I would be that type of Easter egg hunt. I'd be up there with the drone zooming in, trying to figure out where everything was. As soon as I found one, I'd land it and I'd go run after it. Now I would go hardcore. I'm in it to win it, guys. I am in it to win it. So in case there's anybody new here since the beginning, I'm doing a 500 giveaway, not $500. When my account reaches 500 supporters, I'm going to be doing a giveaway with a gift box that's going to have a T-shirt. I'm going to make merchandise from the Media Shoutout series. I'm going to get a shirt out to folks. And then I'm going to fill the box with small stuff, tools and things that I use that helps me, potentially a creative journal. And just try to put something together to help people out. Every single time that my channel hits another 500 milestone, I'll do the same thing. Rob Hoffman's in the house, guys. That's really awesome. Hey, guy, thanks for coming. So I'm doing a 500 giveaway as soon as my channel reaches that. And so everybody from beginning to when I hit the milestone will be put into this randomizer, and I'll have some AI figure out what's going on. So that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. And like I said before, these giveaways, a lot of people use it to desperately get numbers. I'm not doing it for the numbers, to be honest, guys. The reason I'm setting it up is because, and maybe I'm going to make a video so I can share this so that my heart is known on why I'm doing it. The reason I want to do it is basically because if I get to that point, if my channel gets to that point, I want to be able to say thank you, And I just want to let you guys know that I just want to say thank you, because there's no way that I'm, that I can make a full-time living off this. And there's no way that I really want to. I want to be able to create with the freedom to create and be myself and I feel like that would go to the wayside if it had to do with numbers, you know. And so I'm intentionally avoiding that. But I also want to be able to say thank you if the channel reaches these milestones. And so every 500, all the way up until it becomes ridiculous, I'll be doing stuff like that, you know, because it's about you guys. And if the videos on any level, on any platform make money, that money is going to be sunk into those gift baskets, not baskets, but gift boxes. And so guys, there are 3 people now in the stream. Who's all here? My guess is it's Mr. TV, Rob, and Wrestler. Or Wrestler, yeah. That's my guess. So anyway, Mr. TV. Rob has 840. He is so close to 1K, I know. Rob's awesome. He deserves every single one of them, too. Herman the Great is in the house. I love this guy. Herman, welcome. You had 858 this morning. YouTube did a bit of a purge to you, Rob. I'm sorry. The great one is here. Yes, he is. Mr. TV, sweet about the giveaway. That is the way to do it. Honestly, some people will just sub. Oh, I said it. Ham sub. Just for a giveaway. Not everyone, of course, but just being honest. No, it's true. That is very true. The Shenanigans is in the house. John, how are you, brother? I haven't heard from you in a while. You've been busy. And so the Shenanigans guys, by the way, if you guys have remember when I talked about the creative journal Shenanigans, that's who I got it from, you know, who I mentioned it. So go check them out. So let's see here. What have I got going on? Yeah, I think I got everybody. So yeah, that's basically it. No shenanigans. But oh, John, I didn't actually hit 500. But I am doing a 500 giveaway. I decided to do it. I'm biting the bullet. The reason that I'm doing it though is because I really am very, very thankful for everyone who's come along for the ride. You know, I've only been doing it now for a little over 3 months, about 3.5 months. And this is the kind of support that I've gotten. And it really is blowing me away. I didn't think I'd be this far this quickly. And so I'm doing a 500 giveaway where actually I'm making media shoutouts merch shirts. Yeah, probably. I probably did clickbait you. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. But I want to be attributing your channel, John, by the way. When I give away the box, I'm going to be including one of these, which is a creative journal. And it's a flash drive with some videos and some tools for content creators, a list of tools and things like that. And so I'm going to be doing that whenever I hit the 500 milestone. So, but no, it's the numbers have been going up recently, and like it was back in January. It was like everybody just plummeted, and that was because there are waves of engagement, and there are waves of, you know, times when people are not as active on social media across the board. And oh, nice. The Shenanigans is well, you're at 1,740, I think, around that range. The last time I looked, but the Shenanigans is doing a 2K giveaway. That's really cool. And so the 1,750, nice. I actually was on your channel today. I was like, well, where is this guy? I was like, what's happening? It was like Christmas whenever I got notified that, you know, the Shenanigans posted a video. It's like, I haven't felt like it's been Christmas in a couple of weeks. And it was. It's been a couple of weeks. I'm glad to see you, man. But how's the running going? How's that happening for you? Getting trained up? Have you done anything yet as far as marathons or anything like that? Is that coming up? Or has it already happened? And so, yeah, I'm going to be doing a 500 giveaway, you know, and it's about saying thank you for all the people that have come along. It really has blown me away. To be honest, it really has blown me away. And I appreciate every single one of you, you know, and it took 3 months. I have a group of people that I can call friends social media, YouTube friends, of YouTube family. And that's incredible. It's, it really has blown me away. But anyway, the Rem family is here. That's so cool, guys. How are you? How are you doing? And so, Herman the Great, is anyone going to be up at 3 a.m. Eastern time? Well, let me tell you something, Herman. I might be. I have a lot of work, and I need to get it done, and I have deadlines that were due yesterday. So the only reason I'm doing this is because it was so frustrating. I had to walk away and hang out with people that I really like. And so that's basically the reason why I'm doing a live stream. But I might be up. I might be up, Herman. Why? What do you got going on? You're going to do a live stream? Let's see here. Shenanigans been like almost 3 weeks running. 3 weeks running. Yep, getting back, and my beard is magnificent. That's awesome, dude. Check it out. I caved. I shaved the beard. You know what happened? It was like it stayed really flat here, and then it just went like this here, and it became this Brilla pad. My beard became something my wife grabbed and did dishes with. So, Shenanigans, great, yes, all right, awesome. But again, listen, I'm behind. I have 3 others lined up. You included. And John, I am so behind. It's nuts. I haven't had any time, I mean, look at this. Soda. You can't see it. Soda. Water. Chocolate milk. Doritos. I'm not the healthiest person whenever I'm on a deadline crunch. I've had project after project after project. This is where I live, And so being able to just go from this chair over to that chair so I can film something. That'd be great. Let's see. Herman the Great. Herman, this is like a 1-year anniversary live stream. Is that what's happening? Because if that's the case, brother, I will ensure my attendance. I will. Come to think of it, John, I just showing you all of those soda cans in that Dorito bag. Dorito bags. And you're a runner. Now I'm starting to feel a little guilty. Not going to lie. Have to feed the dogs, but I'll keep you running in the background. Thanks, Herman. Appreciate it. I have you set on notifications anyway, so I will get notified that you're live. If I don't join you, I will watch it, I promise. So every time I look at the Shenanigans channel, I feel like I need to be more fit. It's not a bad thing. Might be why I avoided them for 2 weeks. Just kidding. Oh, my goodness. Wrestler Mania hopes to be sleeping at 3 a.m. Herman. Me too, but I don't think I will be. If you can hear that, that's actually the highway. The main highway that runs down the center of Pennsylvania runs right by my house. Well, there's a yard, and then there's a wall, and then there's a river, and then there's a mountain, and then there's a highway. So technically speaking, it is behind my house, but it's not right behind, And so but which makes filming very difficult, especially when major trucks start coming by and braking and making noises. And so, but they're good people. They're doing what needs to be done. I should actually post a video of all my outtakes of me rolling my eyes because of stuff going off in the background. I should probably do that. I don't keep a lot of it because I don't know why. I don't keep bloopers. I should. I really should, because I have a lot of them. Thanks, Rob. Shenanigans, I will be vlogging and shooting videos over the next week. Yes! The Shenanigans dust being blown off the account. That is awesome. It's not really long. It's only been 2 weeks, but it feels like, in internet years, 2 weeks is like 3 months, in internet years. I'm just saying, No, I understand, man. Yeah, you got to take a break every once in a while. To be honest, the media shout out series is now up to 12 videos. I think it's 13 counting this weekend. And I have that loaded. I've been doing the best I can to keep the weekly series going. Everything else is taking a backseat, though, until I can get some free time. I don't think I will until summer. But there is probably going to come a time where I'm going to take a break on that, too. I'm not going to quit it. I'll never quit it. But I think sometime in the summer, maybe August, probably September, actually, when all of our projects are winding down, I want to take probably a month off. Of creating stuff, I'll do live streams because we'll be traveling. I'm going to take my wife and we're going to go see things and enjoy each other because we are so busy and she's a nurse and God love her. She's gorgeous. She's a nurse. She has the whole package, of just like superhuman person. And then I'm just extremely busy. And so anyway, we're going to take a month off and just go enjoy ourselves. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, I'm not keeping up. If your notification bell works, you will get notified. Yeah, I know. I've had to click the shenanigans bell twice. Mr. TV, I had to click yours 3 times. So, let's see. Rob always like and tweet when I come into live stream. Yeah, I get notified whenever people tweet me out. And guys, you guys have rocked my world. How many people are just hanging out on Twitter? My Twitter account is like incredible compared to my YouTube channel. I'm now in the 1,600, following on Twitter, and that's just rocking my world too. It was less than a year ago. I was stuck at 200. That's crazy. Anyway, let's see. Shenanigans, especially how much I was shooting since last October. We are almost at 400 videos. I know. That's incredible. That is incredible. That's a lot of videos, a lot of editing time. John, if you really want to depress yourself, I made the mistake of calculating out if I were to get paid what I feel is a reasonable hourly rate for worth my time. For the amount of time that I put into video making or editing, it honestly would make me rich. It really would. But I'm just kidding. It doesn't depress me. I actually don't do it for the money. I don't do it, obviously. And I also don't do it for the numbers. I just love creating. I really do. I really do. What I have really been blown away by lately is just the community and the connection with people. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. I love it. I love it. If I can do this full time without having any money problems, I would totally do it. You have made 2.5 million. I actually calculated it out. I would have, it was in the 725,000 range for the last year. Because remember, I wasn't always on YouTube. I was creating for 3 years. The last year, I think I was about 750-ish thousand is what I would have made. But for your skills, John, definitely you'd be in the million range for sure. A couple millions. Right. Yeah, that's a lot of time, right? That's a lot of time. So, Rem family, I'll go tweet it out. Just woke up, so I have to go check on any social media. Thanks. I appreciate it. Negative 2.5. Oh, that's right. You did say negative, didn't you? That's how tired I am. It was too many Doritos. Negative 2.5. Well, that's if you would have gotten paid. That's what you would have made. So, yeah, you did not make 2.5. That's true. Rob Hoffman, each of mine takes about 5 to 10 hours of practice. Editing isn't bad, yeah. All right, so the typical vlog, media shout-outs, I've gotten down to a formula. And I put it in a formula because I knew it was going to be weekly. I knew I needed consistency, especially in the beginning. And so I decided to make a series that I could produce quickly, but still be valuable and still have substance. And so, and I wanted to do a shout out series, not because of numbers, but because that's my niche, in some respect. When I was on the app Snacked, and I still am, but when I was even more active, that's what I did for a full year, and I loved it. You know, I built a following over there. It's a little bit more than my YouTube is now, but and so I got verified over there because of it. I just really, really enjoy encouraging people and shouting people out. I just really, it does something for me. I love seeing people encouraged and motivated to create more because it happens, you know. And I've received so many compliments and thanking me, and it makes life worth living, you know, for me. And so that's why I wanted to do on YouTube. So I want to do at least that, you know, because that's what I like. And so I created a formula so that I can do it every single week while still doing what I want to do. And so Media Shoutouts takes me from film to post about 2.5 hours. That's what a media shoutout video does. Unless I want to go crazy with visual effects, and then it takes about 3.5 hours. But a typical vlog, I mean, if I were to go out and vlog, let's say a talking head video takes me about the same time. And I usually take it all in one shot, and then I just splice it up and mesh it together. And so that takes about 2.5 to 3 hours. But if I were to go out and do like when I went and got my vape, that one took me about 5 or 6 hours, but that was like a 10-minute long deal. And so my typical video is about 2.5 to 3.5 hours. That's typical. I tell you what, though, I've been able to shave about 20 or 30 minutes off because I use a creative journal and I shoot to edit. Shout out to the Shenanigans for teaching me that little method. And so it was definitely saved me some time, which that adds up. After you consider that a year, you pump out 1 to 2 videos a week. You save 20 minutes per video. It's 40 minutes a week. I mean, that adds up. That's life. Anyway, let's go back to the comments here. Negative 2.5 million. Each of mine takes about 5 to 10 hours of practice and editing. Well, Rob, your videos are amazing, but your videos are unique too. I can do my talking head video fast. Same vlogs with heavy editing, 3 or so hours. Yeah, that's about right for us too. I am very glad that we met. Eventually, I go down to your neck of the woods once or twice a year. Whenever I do, if you're up for it, love to treat you to some coffee or something. I'd love it. Mr. TV. Media Shots is awesome. Thank you. I love making those, by the way. They're my favorite. I love it. Glad I was chosen. I do TB's Tuesdays thank yous and award. I even said TB Tuesday thank yous. I said it the way you said it, Mr. TV. That's how many videos I've watched of yours. Oh my goodness. That's funny. That's so TB's Tuesday thank yous. I love it. I'm not doing it right. But Mr. TV is awesome, guys. He really is. So is the Shenanigans. I do TV's Tuesday thank yous, the awards. Mr. TV, I have to ask you, when you say TV's Tuesday thank yous, are there any outtakes? Because that's a tongue twister for me. It really is. The awards now that then I have the Mysterious Them series coming up. The Mysterious Them series. You mentioned that on Twitter, I think, and your Patreon, if I remember. I've been so busy, my brain's all cluttered. Let me tell you something. Oh, let me tell you. Trying to no outtakes, believe it or not, that's incredible. I love it. I love it. I would have so many outtakes if I had to read your script. I really would. They really are great. I've been missing them. I haven't seen a TB Tuesday thank you video since the TV awards, and that's probably because the TV awards takes a lot of time. TV's honorable extraordinary mentions. Love it. And so awesome. Let me see here. Nothing comes in other than yours. So, anyways, get back to this. 2 or 3 camera shots, nice. Really good for making sure you have the shot you want to make of the heck of videos. We have a 3 camera setup. That's cool. Still not done. Love it. Shenanigans. I should do my outtakes of my my intro of what's up. Shenanigans. Let me. I want to punch myself sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that happens, right? That happens a lot. A lot of outtakes, man. A lot of outtakes. But again, with the media shoutouts thing, because it is a formula, it's like I've been getting. You get better as time goes on. You know, you do get better. Anyway. Oh, guys, it's been 1 hour and 21 minutes. Unfortunately, I do have to close this up. I just got a text message from a client who needs my help, which is, again, part of the reason why I might be making Herman the Great's video tonight at 3 a.m. Anyway, I haven't forgotten about your interview, David. We haven't had any time. No, I understand, Rem family. Totally fine. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm going to be working on a better live setup. This is not a really good live setup, so I might be rearranging the room a little bit. But anyway, guys, have a great night. If I don't see you, have a phenomenal Easter. I already have another media shoutouts video scheduled for this Saturday, so that will be up at 9 a.m. on this Saturday if you want to see who that is. So that'd be great. You know, just a little hint. It's somebody who was in this chat at some point. So there that is. But anyway, guys, have a great night. I will see you soon.